I will say for probably more than 20 teams, you could put up a fake banner and nobody, and I mean nobody, would notice. All is not well in San Jose because they got busted, Sean. They put up a banner that, folks, was not true. Let's see it. Bang. President's Trophy 2015, 2016. I don't know who figured it out, who thought about it, who noticed it, but it's just not true. They didn't do it. They didn't win the President's Trophy then.
They didn't even come close.
And it was not close.
They did not win their division.
Weren't they 10th in total points that year?
I believe that they
8th or 10th, something like that. It was.
I think they were closer to the middle of the league than the top of the league.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was
yeah. So they just straight up lied, and I don't even know what they were going for there. When was the last time they won the President's Trophy? 2000. I believe it was before 2010.
Okay, President's Trophy winners by year. Let's find the Sharks. 2009 was the last time they won it. The 2015-16 winners, by the way, that would be your Washington Capitals.
That's right.
120 points. That's a hard-earned figure.
The Sharks finished third in their own division.
So, I think Ambassador Greece is probably getting at what happened here. They won Prince of Wales and just confused them or something.
Because that was the year that they
won
went to the Stanley Cup
That's why, at least
final
according
and
to
lost.
They
to
were
the
making the
Penguins.
banner and they typed in PR and then the thing where
Just
it's blue says Prince of, hit enter, printed.
Yeah, so they lost the Penguins in the final that year.
Strikes me as there is somebody in the office who's responsible for this, and they just maybe career was more like sales or marketing than it was necessarily being in hockey, and they just didn't fully understand what they were doing.
I will tell you,
you know how we talk all the time about how did this make it past one layer of approval in in a boardroom? It's how did this go to print, or how did this get aired?
How did this get hung up? Is the biggest question.
How did this get printed?
I think it being printed is excusable.
And raised to the rafters.
I think every ounce of that is excusable up until it gets raised to the banners. Because I think it could be one person that is just required to send the text being hey, we have to replace our banners, so replace them. One person just got a little confused on one of the banners. They sent it, and then they got brought in. The second you open that up and you look, and then again, it was probably just facilities guys who were okay, these are the new banners, we got to hang them up, and then didn't. But I just don't understand. It can't get to a point where there's members of the public taking pictures of it. If it goes up, it has to immediately come down. That's the thing. So
I agree. It had to have been in a batch of things.
Yes, because I believe they replaced all of
let's
their
put up
banners.
this one banner. Yes. Let's write an incorrect thing. It was definitely they were redoing a bunch of them or something.
Because I saw someone tweet that by the way, Sharks, the old banners were better. So I think they had just replaced all of their banners. But again, the fact that it got hung up and was up long enough for somebody to see it and tweet out a picture can't happen.
I will say for probably more than 20 teams, you could put up a fake banner and nobody, and I mean nobody, would notice.
A fake banner saying what?
You
Division
can't do that.
champs,
Yes.
conference champs, whatever year, you could put that up and we could go to the Garden would be tough, but they might not be one of the 20 teams. But we could go.
I think if you snuck a division title banner even in the Garden, especially with how many of those banners there are,
I think you're getting at least 2 years out of it.
Do the Bruins even hang up those kind of banners?
Yeah, I think they have division champ banners.
I think they have a banner that just has all the years that they won them. Could be wrong.
I think that there is definitely a line in terms of the magnitude of the achievement that the banner is celebrating where it would be noticed. I guess it depends on the achievement and the team, because there are teams that just don't have a lot of banners.
Right. If you did it in Nashville, people would be like, oh, I didn't remember Nashville having it like that in 2006.
That is a horrible example to use because Nashville hangs banners for everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, you are right that they have a banner that just has the years, which you could easily sneak a couple of years
That's what I'm
onto
saying.
one
No
of those.
one's noticing that for a while.
That is for sure. I think if you hang up, like the Sabres, for example, you can't put up anything. Because if there's a banner that all of a sudden says 2014, you're I know that's not true. I haven't done shit in 2 decades.
You know who's going to notice it, though, by the way? If you sneak a fake year up there? Fucking you.
I'm a big
or
banner watcher.
Me.
Yeah,
Like when I was
I'm
a
look at the
kid,
details. Yeah.
and you're like obsessed with learning about, because like if I get into a team now or a league or whatever, chances are I'm not gonna like dive into the history or whatever. But when you're a kid and you're like a huge fucking sports nerd and you want to know everything about everything, you're like, wow, you're telling me the Flyers won the Eastern Conference 5 years in a row, and like you'll look it up and be like, oh no, they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, we famously are big banner watchers. I think the big example are Detroit.
We watched 4 banners.
With Detroit, we were at least I was blown away
were
by the fact that they had retractable banners that also I believe switched in between the teams that were. I can't remember if they switched between the. I don't remember if they always had like the Red Wings and the Pistons up, but regardless, they were retractable. And then in Florida, they have the most inexplicable order of the banners. They go in like a weird reverse order. Like they have the new one first instead of going left to right, like chronologically, like most of them would. I just remember I don't remember the exact details. I just remember their order in which they were hung up was very odd.
I want to say in Florida they had
or they organized
the years not in order.
Yeah,
like,
it was something weird that really upset me, but I can't remember.
Fudging around with the numbers in Florida? Is that what you're saying they were doing?
A little thing.
I will say big week for banners too, because Nashville, who famously has hung banners for like 9,000 things that happened but didn't need banners. They have removed the regular season champion banners that they hung when they won the President's Trophy, which is great behavior, long overdue, but regular season champions should never be on a banner.
Yes.
Like you
call it President's Trophy.
Call it President's Trophy, even if you didn't win it. San Jose Sharks. I think that it's more palatable to make up that you won a President's Trophy than to print a banner that says regular season champions, because
you're not a
that is not a fucking thing. You are not a champion. You finished in first place during the regular season. That's an admirable achievement. It doesn't make you champions.
Since we have been to Amerant Bank Arena, they've replaced all their banners. They have new banners now.
Oh, really?
So problem solved.
Well, they got reasons to print new banners.
Yeah. They did something similar. One of my favorite things about banners, particularly the Sabres banners, because they do have some from the old days, is seeing the logos change throughout history and the colors.
Awesome.
Florida replaced all of them, and the Sharks are a little different because they haven't had as much change in their logo, but like they replaced all of them with the modern logo.
I hate that,
and I don't like it.
Yeah, no, the banner should be reflective of like the team that won it. That is the reason you were hanging the banner. So I like having the older logos.
Oh, okay. Actually, I stand corrected. They did not do that. They updated all of the banners, but they do have the appropriate logos.
God damn it, Sean.
Sorry. I'm working off limited information here.
We all silly like the mayor.